Hello and welcome Eagles fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home or even watching on a mobile device. We're extremely delighted and excited to be a part of this broadcast this evening. In today's matchup, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles will be facing off against the Knights from Kentucky Christian University. The Knights from Kentucky Christian University have been going on a 3-game winning streak, having big games against Johnson of Tennessee and also Welch College. They have D1 transfer as well. I believe they have D1 transfer as well. Jada Higgins, she comes from Eastern Tennessee University, and she brings a lot of strife to this Kentucky basketball team. Meanwhile, the Eagles are on a 4-game winning streak in regular season play and also picking up a huge win in exhibition for the first time in program history against Faulkner University. Lauren Alvarez had a season high of 25 points and 13 rebounds. And Leah Phelps, she's been averaging 16 points per contest in a span of 3 games. Plenty of action awaits here in this matchup, but until then, let's allow you guys to see our Eagles for the 5th time this season. Thank you so much.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. You can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
What makes you smile? Time with people you love. Making a difference at your work or ministry. Fun memories and the little things that make your day. Going to graduate school can mean giving up those things, but it doesn't have to. With an online master's degree from Pensacola Christian College, you can reach your goals and still be there for family, work, and ministry. Of course, earning a graduate degree comes with challenges, like money and time. But with online learning, you can get a degree that's made for your schedule and budget. One that only costs a little over $10,000, with a flexible payment option too. And with online learning, you can learn anytime, anywhere, with classes that fit your schedule. Take the next step by choosing one of several master's degree programs: business administration, educational leadership, ministry, Bible exposition, and others. At Pensacola Christian College, you'll get a biblical perspective and insight from caring professionals and ministry leaders. So when you graduate, you won't have just a diploma. You'll have confidence to go further in your ministry or career, and you'll still have those memories that make you smile. It's graduate school built for real life. Graduate school built for you.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world. We are super excited and delighted for you to be a part of this broadcast with us this evening. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osuch. And Eric, great for you to be back in the seat next to me, brother.
Oh, it's great to be back. Best seat in the house, Alvin. Best seat in the house.
Yes, and honestly, we don't have to pay for it either,
That's
brother.
right. I paid. Wait, you didn't pay?
Funny man. In this game, the Eagles are coming off a 4-game winning streak in regular season play and also a huge exposition match against Faulkner University, the first win for them in program history.
Yeah, they looked really good against that team, that Faulkner team. What a team. They're playing great. They're on a hot streak. I'm excited about tonight. We'll see how they perform.
Lauren Alvarez, she's averaging 19 points and 17 rebounds every single game, and also she's shooting 50% from beyond the perimeter as well. She had a season high against Faulkner, 25 points. How effective do you think she'll be in this matchup?
Alvin, you know what she ate for Thanksgiving? Rebounds. She ate them up. She gets so many boards. That's where she makes her impact. And also, surprisingly, shooting from beyond the arc. You got to love it. You got to love that deep shooting. That makes her a weapon.
The speedy guard from Louisville, Texas, Leah Phelps, she's been averaging 16 points per game in the past 3 contests and 3 wins here for the Eagles against really tough competition, UWF LaGrange and also Faulkner University.
Yeah, she's a fast player, and it helps to have a player like that with the handles that can make plays and make things happen. So, yeah, she's also exciting to watch. She'll have a good game tonight.
Great matchup ahead of us between Two really good programs, the Eagles being one of the best teams in the D2 NCCAA as they're facing off against the NCCAA D1 program in Kentucky Christian University. Plenty of action awaits here in this matchup. Let's go ahead and kick it to Caleb Osborne for the pregame ceremonies.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between Kentucky Christian University and your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for all of the talent represented here. We ask that everything done tonight be for your honor and glory. In Jesus' name, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Kentucky Christian University, number 2, Abby West, number 10, Anna Keaton, number 14, Jada Higgins, and number 22, Jasmine Flowers, and number 32, Jenna Blakely. Kentucky Christian is led by Coach Lisa Kahn. And now your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. Starting tonight for the Lady Eagles, a senior from Athens, Tennessee, number 2, Sandy McElhaney. A senior from Jacksonville, Florida, number 5, Lauren Alvarez. A junior from Athens, Tennessee, number 13, Cindy McElhaney. A sophomore from Mansfield, Ohio, number 14, Jenna Wolford. And a junior from Louisville, Texas, number 23, Leah Phelps. The Lady Eagles are led by Coach Jared Sellers with assistant coach Heather Sellers. Officiating today's game are Bernard Seymour, Janelle Loney, and Chad Anderson.
My apologies to the viewers at home. I thought Caleb Osborne was over the microphone. That's actually two-time second regional player forward for the soccer team for Pensacola Christian College, Riley Rhodes. Appreciate those amazing pregame ceremonies. But before we go ahead and kick things off, let's go ahead and review the starting lineup for both teams. For the guard spots for Kentucky Christian, number 2, Abby West, number 10, Anna Keaton, number 14, Jada Higgins, and number 22, Jasmine Flowers, with number 32, Jenna Blakely, holding the front court. And for our Pensacola Christian College Eagles, we have our normal starting 5, and they've been going on a tear, a 4-game win streak through regular season play to fill the guard spots. McElhaney, Phelps, and Wolford. Great cut to the basket there for the Knights. And number 10, Anna Keaton, she'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Back to the starting lineups for both teams. And for the forward spot, the senior duo that can hardly be touched, Sandy McElhaney and Lauren Alvarez.
Yeah, that's a great duo. Any coach would love to have 2 seniors like that on their team, leaders and playmakers.
Anna Keaton, she goes to the line for the first time, knocks down her first free throw attempt, and there goes the second. She's the leading scorer for this Knights offense with 13 points per contest, the 17th in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. McElhaney, she takes a screen and finds Phelps. Wolford, she'll go downhill towards the goal, and she scores first for the Eagles. Jenna Wolford, she was on a tear here during the beginning portions of the season, but one of the better defensive players for this Eagles roster. Here's Higgins. Abby West gets it back to Higgins. Skip pass in the corner for a short jumper. That's no good. Phelps with the rebound. That shot was taken by number 32, Jenna Blakely. Wolford, she tries to go back to the cup, yet misses. McElhaney comes up with it and gets called for the traveling violation. Even score between both teams. What are you expecting either team to do to get up on top here?
Well, we talked about it already earlier, is the rebound game, especially from Lauren Alvarez. Big steal there.
McElhaney gets in the she gets in the passing lane, blows the layup, gives Kentucky Christian another opportunity to operate.
And PCC is a great press team.
Baseball pass from Higgins. Inside for the layup, it's good. Jasmine Flowers, she strikes first. That's her first points in the game. Gives the Knights a 2-point lead. Dribble handoff to McElhaney. She drives hard inside. Side rim it goes. Here's Higgins in transition. Higgins with a full head of steam. Goes up strong. That rims out the 10.
This is going to be a fast-paced game, Alvin. Both teams love to run.
Phelps nearly forgot the ball there. She'll find McElhaney for a 3-point try of her own. And that's nothing but net. Sandy McElhaney, the senior from Athens, Tennessee. She averages 15 points per game. Puts the Eagles up by 1. Higgins tries to go inside to West, and she gets that taken away from her from the sophomore from Mansville, Ohio. Corner try, that's no good. Keaton with the rebound. Higgins with a fresh shot clock, 15 left here. She finds the corner to West. Skip pass to Anna Keaton. She finds Flowers. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Great defense by the Eagles. And Alvarez secures it. Wolford in transition goes corner to Phelps. She drives inside. Tough on a bigger defender. But that's no good. That ball gets deflected out by Jada Higgins, the D1 transfer from Eastern Kentucky University. Timeout called on the floor here. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osuch. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osuch. Eric, this Eagles team is coached by head coach Jared Sellers in his 11th season here at the college. He picked up a program win against Fulton University. What's he got to do to get another win against another powerhouse NAIA team?
Well, that was such a great game. You want to duplicate that every single time you step out on the court. They have to bring the same type of intensity and energy. And I'm encouraged so far. There's energies here today.
Higgins gets in the passing lane, and she's off to the races. She skips it over to Keaton. She had a wide open opportunity, fades instead. That's no good. McElhaney, she gets it up top to Phelps. She drives inside and finds McElhaney's sister, Cindy. Alvarez, she'll try a three-point try of her own. That first one, no good. Rebounds her own, miss. That's too strong off the glass, but great follow there by Cindy McElhaney.
Great awareness by Cindy McElhaney, charging after Lauren Alvarez and getting that rebound.
That was a rare miss there by Lauren Alvarez. She's been averaging about 50% from distance this season. That puts us the Eagles up by 3. Corner Higgins goes inside to Flowers, back to West. Swings over. Now they're down low to Blakely. She works towards the middle and gets the lucky hook to fall.
And she can score inside. She's a tough offensive player. They're really got to keep an eye on that.
She's the 3rd leading scorer on this program. 11 points per contest, and also has the best field goal percentage on this team with 51%. Step back try for McElhaney. That's nothing but net. She leads all scorers with 6 points, the same amount of points that the Knights have up on the board now. Here's Flowers. Crossover move. McElhaney gets in the passing lane. The Knights currently on a 3-game win streak with huge wins against Johnson of Tennessee and Welch College. Welch College, a team that the Eagles will be playing here tomorrow. Cindy McElhaney gets the dribble handoff from Alvarez. She finds Phelps. McElhaney, another triple try.
That was a heat check, Alvin.
That nearly goes in. Keaton finds West. That hits off her foot, yet it stays here with the Knights.
I will say Sandy can hit from there too. She's done it before. She got that long range distance. Sniper.
West, she finds Higgins. Guarded by Leah Phelps. Great move inside. Tries to get the glass there, but that's no good. Alvarez, she collects her 3rd rebound of this matchup. Now 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. McElhaney, she drives, stutter step to the basket, and she'll get fouled.
I will say the Eagles have always been good at drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line constantly.
Sandy McElhaney, she leads all scorers with 6 points. She's heading to the free throw line to get her first trip of the night. The last time she played Kentucky Christian was her freshman year. Funny story here, Lauren Alvarez came off the bench with 9, and she tied her career high at that moment her freshman year with 20 points in that game.
She's not coming off the bench anymore, is she, Alvin?
No, she's not. She averages 15 points per contest and got 23 points twice this year, once against Crowley's Ridge, another time against Johnson University. Both of those games happened at the Pensacola Invitational. She knocks down the second free throw, give her 8 on the night so far.
This could be one of those nights for her. She's looking like she's about to put a lot of points up.
Number 3 and number 4, Reagan Atkins and Lakin Atkins, they check into the game here for the Knights. Keaton finds Atkins. Atkins to another girl on her team. Don't know if they're sisters or not, but they have similar last names. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and the Knights throw that one out of bounds.
Good pressure for the Eagles on the defense there.
Kristen Menser, she checks into the game for Cindy McElhaney. She had a big night last Thursday against, wow, what team did we play against last week? Faulkner University, my apologies. We talked about that multiple times. She came off the bench in 14 minutes of play. She had 9 points and 13 rebounds.
Yeah, that was a great offensive boost off the bench too. A little Lauren Alvarez freshman year.
This will set up an inbound opportunity here for the Eagles. Here's McElhaney with the ball. With 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Dribble handoff to McElhaney. That hits off the foot of Atkins. Four minutes left. And also 10 seconds left on the shot clock for the Eagles to work with. Here's Phelps. She tries to find Menser. That's taken away by Atkins. Abby West, she brings the ball into the open court, sets up a three for Adkins. That hits the back of the net. Back of the rim, rather. Alvarez tries to come up with it. That's no good. We'll set up a sideline opportunity here for the Knights, as they still haven't reached double digits in this first quarter.
Really impressed with the Eagles' defense so far. Let's see if they can close out the quarter strong.
They're sticking with a 2-3 defense. Normally you see them do a lot of man. Adkins works inside. That's no good. Mentor with the board. McElhaney, she pushes the tempo. Skips it over to Alvarez. Mentor works on her defender, finds a wide open Wolford for a triple. That's no good. Mentor with the long rebound. She collected 3 boards in her career night against Faulkner University. Also shot 80% from the field. Great backdoor cut for Alvarez, and she finds the bottom of the hole. The prominent scorer here for this Eagles offense, Alvarez, averaging 19 points per game, gets her first buckets of the night. As the Eagles push this game 14-6. Here's Flowers inside, and she scores. Jasmine Flowers, she's the leading scorer here for Kentucky Christian with 4 points, Eric.
Yeah, she needed the offensive score there. That was a big basket.
Huge basket for the Knights. Here's McElhaney, step backs, doesn't take the 3 in that scenario. Mentor drives on Atkins, and she gets fouled. Gets fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the charity stripe and try to redeem her points.
When she's aggressive, she's a really good player. I really impressed so far.
Leah Phelps and Lauren Alvarez, they come out the ball game for Amber Porter, and McElhaney gets checked back into the contest again. First shot is up, and it's good for Menser. She had a career-high night was that last Thursday, that game, I believe?
I think it was, Alvin, yeah.
No, actually, no, it was last Tuesday because it was right before the break.
Before Thanksgiving.
Right before the Thanksgiving break. She had 9 points, shooting 80% from the field with 3 rebounds. Here's Higgins, skips it over to West. She'll try a 3 of her own. That's no good. The Knights haven't hit a triple this quarter. Here's McElhaney, has her sister trailing. Back and forth action with the McElhaney sisters. Finds Wolfer for another triple. That's no good. Blakey secures the board and finds Higgins. Higgins with the ball on the left wing with 18 left on the shot clock. Inside pass to Atkins gets stolen by the defensive specialist from Mansfield, Ohio.
Yeah, she's a fast player. She can definitely make it up for on taking charges, getting steals. Jenna does it all.
Menser, crisp shot, and it's good. She comes off the bench and picks off where she left off last Tuesday. Another turnover dared by the Knights. This is a nightmare start for them as they now trail by 9.
This was maybe the Thanksgiving break. They ate too much turkey, Alvin. Maybe just a little bit too much. I look a little slow, a little sluggish.
1 minute and 17 seconds left to go in this first quarter of action. Here's McElhaney bringing the ball into the half-court setting.
Hey, Kristen, go high post. Go high post, Chris.
McElhaney to Phelps. The speedy guard finds McElhaney. Here's Alvarez inside of Kristen Menser. Porter, Alvarez, 3-point try of her own. That's a rare miss for her. She's 0 for 2 to start this game. Normally shoots about 51% from distance in this season. Eagles off to a fiery start, almost scratching the surface of double digits in this game.
Let's see if they can get that. Let's see if they can get the lead up to double digits before the first quarter.
Back and forth action between Higgins and West. Here's Adkins. Hard drive to the basket and uses the glass for safety. Lakin Adkins, she comes off the bench and gets her first 2 points of the night. Corner to Phelps, she'll try a 3, and that's nothing but net. Corner pocket triple for the speeding guard from Louisville, Texas, and she pushes this game to doubles. Here's Higgins on the top of the key with 6 seconds left. Ball back with 4. Here's West for a corner try. That's no good. And a prominent first quarter here against a really talented team in Kentucky Christian for the Eagles.
Yeah, great start for the Eagles there. Sandy really heated up from distance. And their defense, best part so far.
Sticking to the 2-3 defense, and the Knights can't find any way to convert any offense. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after this first quarter of actions. Please enjoy a couple highlights from this quarter as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osuch. Eric, we just received the stat sheets moments ago. What do you not like and like about what you just received?
Well, I like Sandy's point production here. One thing I don't like, well, if I was Kentucky, I wouldn't like the lack of scoring on their part, but they're surely going to turn around here in the second quarter, you'd expect. But also, Kristen Menser really came off with a lot of energy. It doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but she made an impact.
Menser with 3 points. I thought she knocked down both of those free throws.
She missed the second, I think.
Oh, she did miss the second. Thank you for the correction there. She comes off the bench with a fiery 3 points for this Eagles ball team. And this 2-3 defense created by Coach Sellers is coming in clutch as McElhinney gets a bucket in transition. Love how the Eagles are going to a 2-2-1 press and collapsing back into a 2-3 defense. And it's hard to guard. Off the foot of Atkins, here's McElhinney with another steal. Last contest, she had 5 offensive rebounds, 8 total. Second highest to also the nation's leader in rebounds, Lauren Alvarez.
She's not done yet. She's got a couple more hundreds of rebounds to go.
And that Faulkner contest, that brought Lauren Alvarez actually to about 40 points, not 40 points, but 40 rebounds away from a career high of 1,000.
Wow.
Which is quite impressive because most players can hardly get 1,000 points. She has on her resume that she got 1,000 points and also 1,000 rebounds.
That is definitely select company there, the 1K mark.
Inside pass, that's no good for the 1-2 punch. And the Eagles will take over. The connection to Flowers and Atkins, no good. Here's McElhinney bringing the ball into the open court setting. Kentucky Christian playing in a 3-2 zone. McElhinney tries to shoot it out. That's no good. Abby West, she nearly loses the ball, regains it. Blakely, she'll try a three-pointer. That's no good. Flowers with the rebound. Inside pass to Blakely. Great move inside. Fancy footwork by the forward. As she crosses the 10-point threshold, making this game 24-12. Carissa Aiken, she recently checked into the game. Tries to throw up a shot. That's rejected by Blakely. McElhinney, she'll try another triple! And she's picking off where she left off last quarter. Give her 11 points, Eric.
Yeah, she's going off. If she keeps this up, offense will definitely be flowing.
Abby West. She tries to throw a long pass towards Flowers and finds Keaton. McElhaney nearly with another steal there. Kick to the corner to Keaton. She drives hard inside and misses. McElhaney with a strong board.
She's doing it all right now.
Weaves through traffic. Stops on a dime and finds her sister. She goes up strong to the basket and loses it, but that's deflected off of a Knight defender.
I really think Kentucky needs to be using their size here in the post. They haven't been using their size at all, really. A couple of deep threes haven't been going in. They really need to start focusing inside to try to beat this 2-3. Well, with a 2-3, that's hard to do. Coach Schiller's always one step ahead, I guess.
Alvarez with a quick basket there. Put her on the board for the second quarter. West finds Higgins. Alvarez only having 2 points in that first quarter. That's a great shot there by Higgins getting to the cup. Higgins, the Division I transfer from Eastern Kentucky University. Played on the EYBL circuit with Kentucky Premier as well.
She definitely needs to start attacking more.
And she gets into the passing lane.
Big steal.
Great pass inside to West. And that's a 4-point run there for the Knights.
And muchly needed for the Kentucky team.
Alvarez inside. That basket's waved off because that's a foul on the floor. I believe on number 2, Abby West.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 3,
Colin Geisler. She checks into the game here for the Eagles for Cursa Aiken. Geisler, an MVP, I believe, in the Johnson game as well. Having 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Mid-range jumper there for Phelps is no good. Alvarez with the rebound. Phelps, she'll try another bucket. That misses as well. Higgins off in transition. Higgins to the cup all the way. That's an offensive foul. Great positioning there, I believe, by the sophomore from Mansville.
I will say, though, when Higgins gets running on the open court, it can be dangerous, so I'm glad they stopped it there with the charge.
Right before the circle as well, and she was at the right place at the right time, Eric.
That's right, and the Eagles so good at taking charges, probably more than any team I've ever seen.
Alvarez goes to Phelps in the corner. McElhaney, she'll take one from way downtown! And Sandy McElhaney! Give her 4 threes through 2 quarters, and she has 14.
She's feeling it, Alvin. She's feeling it from deep.
She shot that one from the parking lot. Blakely goes to Eaton inside. Atkins tries to work on Alvarez, misses 2 second chance opportunity. Geisler with the rebound.
Great defense from Geisler.
Nearly goes coast to coast in that opportunity. Skip past to McElhaney. She's feeling it right now. Oh, man, but a great rebound by Alvarez, and she'll go to the charity stripe.
Hey, if I was Sandy, I'd shoot it too. You know, some players prefer to shoot it from farther out. They feel more comfortable getting full extension. I think Sandy might be one of those players.
Sandy McElhaney. She normally doesn't start off the halves really well. In the last game, she went, I believe, 1 for 7 in the first quarter, and now she just can't miss. Only 2 misses from perimeter. Quick timeout placed on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back very soon. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osuch. And Eric, the story of this first half has been Sandy McElhaney. She's knocked down 4 triples, and she also has 14 points in this first half. I was about to say quarter, but in this first half.
Yeah, and she's also playing really well on defense, too, causing a lot of turnovers and really going on the fast break. So she's really doing on both ends of the court.
Lauren Alvarez, she'll go to the charity stripe and knock down her first free throw attempt. Alvarez having a very dominant season, leading the nation in rebounds with 17 a game.
She's so aggressive, and that aggression really helps her get the boards over maybe taller players.
Eagles going back to that 2-2-1 press and possibly collapsing back into the 2-3 as well.
I like this press. That's why.
Here's Alvarez in transition for a triple. Ooh, that just rims out. McElhaney tries to get the rebound.
Sometimes a lot of teams, when they break the press, feel like they need to shoot right away, but that's not always the case. You can steal the ball in a press and set up your offense.
4 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first quarter of play, and head coach Jared Sellers doing a great job. He did his homework defensively for this team.
He definitely did.
And that is a shot clock violation. No, that's a 10-second violation. One thing that's great with the college game is the fact that with the 30-second shot clock, you can just easily tell whenever a team has a shot clock violation.
And coaches never
Not
miss
shot
that.
clock violation, but a
10-second
violation.
Right. Yeah, coaches on the opposing team don't miss that.
Hard drive to the basket for McElhaney. She hits the deck hard. That's a foul on Adkins. The Eagles doubling the Knights' lead, and on the verge of ending another win streak for another NAIA team.
This Eagles team is looking really good this year, Alvin.
Here's Lauren Alvarez, drives the ball towards the top of the key. McElhaney finds her sister. Can she knock down another triple? And yes, she can! Give her 5 threes in the first half of action. Sandy McElhaney. Great defense in the open court setting by the Eagles, and man, they're just going to that 2-2-1 press, sliding over very effectively and collapsing back to that 2-3 defense as well.
It's a coach's dream, Alvin. Everything is working perfectly.
McElhaney takes two screens. I was about to say 3. Drives to the basket with a full head of steam. Finds Alvarez. Here's the other McElhaney sister with the floater inside, and that's good. Eagles up big in this matchup so far. Here's Keaton. Keaton finds Adkins. Flowers kicks it corner to Blakely. And McElhaney nearly comes up with another steal instead. A jump ball will be awarded, but it will stay with the Knights.
And if you're the Eagles right now, you don't want to take your foot off the gas pedal. You want to keep that thing all the way down until half.
Eagles living up to the potential that they had last semester as well. Last year with, I believe, the program's best win percentage so far in regular season play, on the verge of going 5-0. That's a triple there by Blakely. The highest field goal percentage on the team with 51%, averaging 11 a contest. Alvarez with a full head of steam to the basket. That just misses. Great rebound by Cindy McElhaney. And here's to her sister for a floater inside, and that gets the lucky roll. Give her 19 in the first quarter, and this can possibly be a career night for the senior from Athens, Tennessee. Higgins, hard drive, hesitation, move to the cup, and that's good.
What a move. Not to take the charge there. Smart player. Sidestepping the charge.
Geisler, she's wide open, guarded by Higgins. McElhaney to Alvarez. Geisler works inside, gets up a layup, no good. Tries to go back up strong. Kicks it to Wolford for a triple of her own. That misses. Alvarez with another strong rebound, and she throws something up towards the goal and nearly goes inside.
I thought that went in from this angle.
Oh my goodness, Eric.
That was about to be SportsCenter top 10 worthy.
Wow. What a shot attempt by Lauren Alvarez, and it results to Geisler going to the free throw line. was extreme. And it was dancing around the 10 as well. I thought that was going to fall.
It was. That was Michael Jordan-esque. Just throw over your head and hope for the best.
Desperation shot there by Alvarez, the team leader in scoring. Geisler, she splits the free throws. West with the rebound. Atkins down low. Short jumper is no good for number 33, Kylie Gillum. Alvarez brings the ball into the open court setting. Kicks corner to Geisler. She'll try a three. That misses everything. Gilliam in the corner goes inside to Blakely. Throws up something towards the goal. And a one-handed rebound by McElhaney.
And that 2-3 defense really swarming the Kentucky team.
Head coach Jared Sellers, he calls a quick 30-second timeout. As we have a highlight available for you guys to watch as well, we'll step away. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osuch. I mentioned it before, the story of this first half and honestly of this game, Sandy McElhaney.
Yeah, outscoring the Kentucky team. That's some Kobe Bryant numbers right there.
Alvarez, she receives the ball in the corner, goes to Wolford.
Or rather, almost outscoring the other team, I should say.
Here's Phelps. Nearly gets the ball stolen for her. Here's Wolford. Gets it back to the hot hand. Back to Wolford. She'll try a triple. That's no good. Here's Alvarez. Great steal there by Atkins. She gets to Keaton. Keaton, strong drive to the basket. She's on the top of the key. Finds West for a triple. That rattles inside. Cuts their deficit to 17. Here is McElhaney. Wolford inside to Alvarez. Wolford will try another triple. No good. Phelps there. I thought she called the jump ball. She drew the jump ball, but actually gets called for a foul instead.
She got a little bit too much arm on that play to get the jump ball.
27 seconds left on the game clock. This will possibly be the last possession of the game, but the Eagles still going back to that 2-2-1 press.
Yeah, I like it. And then dropping back into the 2-3. It's been working wonders this first half.
Blakely goes corner to Gilliam, and she loses it.
That turnover has to hurt for Kentucky. Already a rough first half to throw it over there when you could hold for one. Not good.
Coming into this game off a 3-game win streak and a win last Tuesday against Welch College. Now they're down by double digits going into the first half. Second half, rather. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Alvarez, step back triple before the clock goes down. And I would have went ballistic if that would have gone. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the half. Lauren Alvarez with 19, the Knights with 24, and the Eagles with that score in reverse 42. Eric, what do you have to say about this first half of action?
Man, if I'm Coach Sellers, the second half, I'm saying feed Sandy, because she's on fire. Unless there's an adjustment by Kentucky, Sandy's going for a career night.
She has 5 triples in that first half. Nearly ties her season record of 6 in a game. She could possibly go for the record as well for school history with 10, a record that I believe was set by her as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back soon with plenty more action. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy some promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to influence your world for Christ? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
Working as a physical therapist, it is a ministry all its own to just build a relationship with the people. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is I want to help people get better.
I want to go to law school, get into a cybersecurity program. That way I can incorporate both programming and law, protecting companies from cybercrime.
I love being around people, and I love learning about people. I knew that with nursing, it wasn't just about helping people physically, like it was helping them spiritually too. That's what's important in life.
As I began to pray more, God, I have a huge decision to make. Where am I going to go to school? I only have one life. What do you want me to do with it? And he began to show me that what I enjoy doing can be used for his honor and for his glory. God led me to Pensacola Christian College to pursue my passion for finance through a biblical perspective.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but I know I need to go for nursing, so I'm gonna go and I'll have to study really hard, and I just didn't really look forward to it. But now, like on my third year, learning is so much fun, and I didn't feel like that freshman year.
I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I remember I used to struggle with that. And then maybe a freshman looks at what I'm doing and they're like, what are you even looking at? I'm like, this is easy stuff.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Last summer, I did an internship in Germany in a genetics lab, and I was able to use the techniques and tools I had learned in the labs here over there, and it made so much more sense because I already knew what I was doing and why I was doing it.
I think teaching is communicating facts, but I think the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
My teaching isn't about me, it's about where God is taking each individual student down the road.
We have great faculty, and they honestly inspire me. Seeing all of these faculty members who have doctorates, you can definitely see what they've learned reflected through what they teach.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. I've had teachers other places, and they'll say that, but if you go up to them, they don't really want to give you the time or try to respond. And here, it's just totally different. You can just have a really good teacher-student relationship.
The faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. That philosophy will always work.
Sometimes they'll ask us, what verse do you think would apply to this? How a verse would relate to a situation.
Biblical worldview is seeing all of my life through what God has shown us in Scripture.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC in the first place, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
If my goal is to be in the will of God, it helps so much to know that my teacher has that same goal.
Everything that I see here is Christ-centered. Their main purpose is, we want you to see more of Jesus Christ. That is what I see in PCC.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives to make them more like Christ. I hope that I can just have a little part of molding and shaping them like the Lord Jesus Christ.
They want students to come out of PCC and to make an influence and an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
As president of PCC, I want you to know that we're committed to providing an excellent liberal arts education that's built upon the foundation and truths of God's Word. We won't compromise on biblical principles, and our purpose is to equip you for whatever it is God's called you to do. Make the most of this opportunity in life, and choose the college that best prepares you for that calling. PCC has so much to offer. We're located just minutes from the beautiful sugar white sands and emerald waters of Pensacola Beach. We're known for providing the best education value among accredited Christian colleges. And we have great facilities and activities that'll provide memorable experience to your college life. So as you think to the future and think about choosing a college, don't just choose a college because of its location, near home or by the beach. Don't just choose a Christian college because it's affordable like PCC is. And don't just choose a college because your friends go there and it looks like a fun place to attend. Choose a Christian college because God's called you there. Because that place will empower you to influence the world for Christ in whatever God's called you to do.
It's a passion that unites us. The heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load and, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
I can't remember honestly wanting to do anything else but serve the Lord. As a youngster, I always thought that would be as a youth pastor. And I spent 15 years in youth ministry. And the Lord moved me into the senior pastorate a few years ago. But honestly, it's been what I have always desired to do. I am living the dream that I have always had ever since I can remember, getting to serve the Lord. As a senior pastor, I'm primarily involved in preaching the Word and telling folks about Christ. I do a lot of counseling. We have a Christian school at the church, and so I'm involved a lot with the administrative side of that and helping out and with the teachers. And I really like the fact that I get to work at the same place where my kids are going to school, and my wife and I work together. That's a joy. But probably the best part of it is preaching and preparing. The thing about preaching that is the most exciting to me is there's really no other time when I can as readily and obviously tell if the Holy Spirit has complete control. And that was the first place that I learned it, was in preaching. When the Holy Spirit took control of a message, and I had done the preparation. I was the one doing the talking, but it was obvious that he had taken over. One of the things I appreciate about my time at PCC is they encourage you to never be settled with where you are. The Lord has more for your life. He has more that He wants to teach you. Don't ever get to the point where you say, okay, I've arrived. There's always a next step in your devotion to Him. There's always a next step in your abilities to be able to hone your abilities to serve Him. It was a lifetime of preparing you for multiple next steps to continue to move forward in ministry.
What makes you smile? Time with people you love. Making a difference at your work or ministry. Fun memories and the little things that make your day. Going to graduate school can mean giving up those things, but it doesn't have to. With an online master's degree from Pensacola Christian College, you can reach your goals and still be there for family, work, and ministry. Of course, earning a graduate degree comes with challenges, like money and time. But with online learning, you can get a degree that's made for your schedule and budget. One that only costs a little over $10,000, with a flexible payment option too. And with online learning, you can learn anytime, anywhere, with classes that fit your schedule. Take the next step by choosing one of several master's degree programs: business administration, educational leadership, ministry, Bible exposition, and others. At Pensacola Christian College, you'll get a biblical perspective and insight from caring professionals and ministry leaders. So when you graduate, you won't have just a diploma. You'll have confidence to go further in your ministry or career, and you'll still have those memories that make you smile. It's graduate school built for real life. Graduate school built for you.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osage. Eric, we're looking at a 42-24 ball game between the Eagles and the Knights from Kentucky Christian University. But the story of that first half was Sandy McElhaney, 19 points and 5 triples in that first half of action.
Yeah, Sandy McElhaney really heating up with 19 points. Also, another thing that I saw was 3 steals from Sydney, the sister. She's getting a lot of 5 offensive rebounds from her, so sister's kind of helping out older sister a little bit with extra possessions down the offensive end.
Lauren Alvarez also having a very dominant night in this first half of action as well. 6 points and 7 rebounds.
Yeah, she'll always give you those, 15, 16, maybe even 20, 25 rebounds. But scoring-wise, she'll probably hit up here more in the second half. I expect her to put up a couple more points.
Let's talk about the Eagles defensively. They're going more to some zone looks, going to a 2-2-1 press in the full court setting and falling back to a 2-3 zone as well. How did that play to their affection?
Yeah, I love that because it makes the offense nervous when they see the press, and then when they bring the ball down, the defense drops back to a 2-3, and they can't use their size down low.
Both teams heading back to their huddles here momentarily. What do you think Coach Tully is going to be telling his ball club and going into this second half of action?
He's saying, all right, guys, I know this is a team sport, but pass to Sandy every time. We want to see 40. We want to see 40 tonight on this Thursday, don't we, Alvin?
Yes, we do. Sandy McElhaney having a very dominant game and can possibly go in for a career high for her. I'm going to go ahead and check what that is momentarily, but she had 19 points in that first half, shooting 60% from distance as well.
Yeah, definitely. I would assume that Kentucky's going to adjust their defense. No one wants to get scored 40 points on a Thursday night, so I'm expecting Kentucky to kind of adjust a little bit, but if not, Sandy might go for some big numbers.
Let's go back to Sandy McElhaney here. Not Sandy McElhaney, let's go back to Kentucky Christian here momentarily. What do you think they have to do in order for them to be competitive in this first half?
I think they need to handle the 2-3 and shoot threes, because the 2-3 is going to leave a lot of three-point shots up at top of the arc, and that's what Kentucky needs to do.
3, 2, and 1. The buzzer will sound here momentarily. There it goes. And here's the second half of the action here for the Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. They'll be going towards the north side basket. Lauren Alvarez with all day to operate finds Wolford. She tries to swing it inside to Alvarez. Eagles still with ample time to operate here. That is a push foul called by number 32, on number 32, Blakely. Jenna Blakely, as I've mentioned earlier, has the highest field goal percentage here for his ball club, 51% from the field, also averaging 11 a contest. Floppy play for Jenna Wolford, and that misses everything.
Yeah, and you mentioned Jenna Blakely. She's been carrying the load on offense right now, and she's going to need to do more to get back in this game. I believe she has 7 points.
No player here for the Knights crossing double digits yet. Yet Sandy Macklin, the only player for our ball club, touching double digits for anybody with 19. Eagles forced the turnover here. My apologies, they don't force it. Yeah, they do force the turnover. My apologies. I thought we were going to be shooting on the south basket. But here's Phelps with the ball. The Knights going with a press here. They find McElhaney. McElhaney to Alvarez in transition, and she finds the 10. That gives her 8 points thus far through 3 quarters. She had 6 in the first half. Here's Keaton in stride. That's no good. Wolford with the strong rebound.
If I was Kentucky, I would keep the press up. They are a fast team. They can run the court well.
McElhaney finds her sister, getting guarded tightly on the perimeter. Eagles using up a lot of play time on the shot clock. Dumps it down to Alvarez. Alvarez to Wolford. A lot of contact on that layup. No good. Alvarez taps that one to the west side of the court, creating a quick possession opportunity here for the Knights. That's an easy steal there for Sandy Macklin. Between the both sisters, they have 5 steals this contest. Beautiful assist to Leah Phelps, and that one was a beauty.
Great pass there by Sandy. Great court vision.
That gives Phelps, I believe, 7 points here on this contest. She's been averaging 16 points in the last 3 games here for the Eagles. One of those games includes a season-high 22 points against LaGrange College. And now the Knights have 10 seconds to possibly put something towards the goal. Here's West. She throws up something towards the netting here. That's no good.
Not a good offensive possession for Kentucky on that one.
Alvarez drives, full head of steam to the basket. And she was a woman on a mission in that situation. 4 points so far in this 3rd quarter.
She was. She wants to put up 19 this half.
Eagles fall back into a 2-3. Here's Abby West, goes down low to Flowers. Knights can't convert on the overload play there.
Yeah, and it's hard to beat a 2-3 defense by working the ball down low because you have 3 players by the baseline. You got to rely on your 3-point shooting.
Great passing there by the Eagles. Hardly any dribbles between those 3 passes, and McElhaney scores.
It looked like they were running a passenger on that play, huh, Alvin?
Yes, they do. It sounded like they were running that star passing drill that they normally run on a normal basis. Phelps nearly with another interception. And that ball will actually be awarded to the Eagles as they are up big against another great NAIA team, stopping win streaks left and right.
Yeah, the Eagles are beating solid teams. These aren't pushovers. Kentucky's a good team.
Alvarez, jump shot, no good. But Wolford is there for the interception. McElhaney drives, gets that stolen away by Adkins. She's off to the races. Layup up at the goals, no good for the Knights. They just can't buy a bucket. Scoreless in the 3rd quarter. Alvarez in transition for a triple that hits the back of the iron. Here's Keaton. Timeout called here by the Knights as they are so far scoreless here, Eric, in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, there's an invisible lid on the rim right now. Kentucky can't get anything to fall. This could be a tough half.
As both teams talk things over, we will as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osich as the Eagles are up by 26. They find Flowers on the wing. They work it inside to Adkins. And that's another steal for McElhaney. She's off to the races, uses the left side and gets a point to fall.
Yeah, Sydney with a lot of steals. I believe that's her 4th already for the game. Huge impact.
Alvarez tries to go for the block in that scenario. Lake and Adkins, as well as Kristen Mentor, check into the game here for Leah Phelps, as well as number 3, Reagan Adkins. Up with number 32, Jenna Blakely on the line. She had 7 points in that first quarter. And the free throw was good for her.
And I believe that's the first points of the half.
Mentor dribble handoff almost to McElhaney. Give and go from Alvarez. Mentor, she works down low. Finds McElhaney. She's scoreless so far in this third quarter. Mentor, great drive to the basket, and that's rejected. McElhaney had to throw up something towards the goal, and that falls.
She's heating up here the second half, trying to match her sister.
Has a number of steals as well in this contest. Here's Adkins in the corner for a 3 of her own, and that's good. Her foot was on the line. Make that one a 2 instead. Here's McElhaney. Quick jump shot. That's no good. Her first attempt in this second quarter. Second half, rather. Here's a short jump shot try. That's no good. Rebounded by West. Great find to Keaton, but McElhaney is there for their interception. She finds her sister on the break. Tries to get over to Jenna Wolford, but that's kicked out of bounds by the Knights. Number 4, Lakin Adkins, the 5'10 sophomore from Wayne, West Virginia.
Yeah, let's see if Eagles can run a set here. Coach Sellers always has a trick up his sleeve for these inbound plays. Maybe watch Sandy in the corner for a 3.
No clue what the stoppage of time there was by the official. But the Knights make a number of substitutions on the floor to possibly get some fresh legs in. Great spin move inside by Alvarez to get open. Holds on to her dribble as well. Finds Wolford on a great cut to the basket. Eagles looking to use up a lot of clock here. McElhaney hard drive to the cup, and that's rejected.
Good defense by Kentucky. They're stepping up here on the defensive end.
Abby West, she tries to go towards the goal, and that hits off her knee. Leah Phelps will come to the game here for Sandy McElhaney as she gets a quick breather. But Leah Phelps, for these past 3 games, she's been on a tear, averaging 16 points and also a season high 22 against LaGrange College.
Yeah, when you have speed like she does, points can come fast and furious.
Phelps, great drive to the basket, full head of steam. Comes into the game quickly and gets one off the glass. Puts the Eagles up by 27. Here's Flowers. Floater inside, that's no good. Here's Alvarez. And she'll stop on a dime for a triple. That misses, gets her own rebound again. And the relentlessness by the senior studying physical therapy.
Yeah, she definitely does the whole follow your shot to a T.
She had another one of those shots earlier as well. That's another 3 by number 4, Lakin Adkins, the sophomore from Wayne, West Virginia. McElhaney dribble handoff to Phelps. And that is an illegal screen set by McElhaney, I believe.
Yeah, just quite not set on that screen. Good call by the official.
Eagles up by 26, coming to the game, number 33, Kylie Gilliam, the freshman from Olive Hill, Kentucky, graduate from West Carter High School. West with the ball on the top of the key. Eagles still standing in the 2-3 defense, and it's been working to their perfection. Not that time, as number 12, Samantha Wells, the freshman from West Virginia, gets on the board here for Kentucky for the first time this game. Menser, she drives inside. Gets it to Alvarez. Quick slip to Menser. She kicks it corner to Wolford. She'll try a triple. That misses everything.
Jenna's a little off from three today. Not quite finding the bottom of the net.
Great deflection there by Phelps. She's in transition. Great right to left dribble. And that'll be not a turnover. I'll stay here with the Eagles.
Big sub coming here.
And number 22, Amber Porter.
Two substitutions here from a hockey substitution from the Eagles. Geisler, McElhaney, as well as Porter coming to the game for Alvarez. Wolford, and I didn't see the last person go to the bench. Oh, and the other McElhaney sister as well. Let's get past to Geisler, my apologies. Geisler with 10 seconds left. Tries to force it inside to Menser. Has the ball with 5 seconds left. Nearly goes out of bounds. Keaton tries to save it, but that's no good.
A lot of turnovers here, a little bit of sloppy play.
Not a lot of scoring here in the past 2 minutes of play by both teams. The last bucket for the Eagles, the quick layup by Leah Phelps.
Luckily, the Eagles' defense has been staying as aggressive as it was the first half. So this scoring drought is not hurting them too bad.
Phelps gets to the right side. The isolation play, but picks up her dribble. Macklin, she had 19 in the first half, hasn't scored in the second yet. Here's Mentor, she drives inside. Off balance shot is good for the sophomore from Chester, Virginia.
She's a nifty player. She can find the basket.
She has 5 points. Using her minutes effectively. That ball's kicked over to Gilliam. Tries to work inside, and it's good. That cuts the deficit to 24. And here's Leah Phelps entering into the milliseconds here of the third quarter.
Looks like they're going for a 2-for-1 here.
Macklin, backdoor cut to the basket, and she's fouled.
Great backdoor cut there by Sandy. And a good find on the pass.
Macklin, she hasn't scored here as her sister goes to the table. She had a terrific 19 points in the first half and can possibly get 2 here at the charity stripe in the second. First attempt is up for her, and it's good for Sandy McElhaney.
20 points in 3 quarters is still pretty good, though.
Very effective by her to make that 21 for McElhaney. She leads all scorers by a large margin. Here's Samantha Wells, finds Keaton, and she travels. Great defensive play there by the Eagles as they force the last possession here potentially. Here's McElhaney. Thought about driving into the lane, yet finds Phelps. Phelps, speed to the basket, off balance shot for her, and that falls in.
What a soft touch off the glass there on that fast drive.
Eagles lead by 29. Give time for the Knights to possibly get another one up there. That's a steal there by McElhaney. And here's Phelps before the buzzer sounds. That pushes the lead to 30. The Eagles looking prominent against a really strong NAIA program.
Yeah, that might have been the dagger there. Leah Phillips hitting those quick points back to back to back. She, like I said earlier, with that speed, she can score at will.
There's that last play there by Phelps. She gets an open transition, back-to-back basket for her. The first one was a great off-balance shot there. Can you spell circus? That shot was that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back soon as both teams talk things over. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osich. As Phelps nearly gets another steal. Eagles up by an even score of 30 against an NAIA program in Kentucky University. Actually dual-affiliated. They're NAIA alongside with NCCAA D1. McElhaney, she loses that one. And West is off on the races here. Finds Adkins. Down low to Applegate. Applegate receives the ball again, nearly loses it. West drives and kicks. Great drive to the basket there by number 22, Jasmine Flowers, as she gets 5 points quickly in this fourth quarter of play.
One thing I like about the Eagles is if they're up by 40 or down by 40, they're playing with aggression. They're playing the same way they always do.
McElhaney, she's wide open. She'll try a triple of her own. Good night, Sandy McElhaney. You just can't miss. Give her 24 on the night. Against the NCCAA Division I program, a number of substitutions here for the Eagles. Torres, Atkins, Alvarez, and Wolford. Everyone else comes out but Sandy McElhaney, as she now has 24 points. Three-point try from the corner here for Flowers. And she has 8 points so far quickly in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, and if you're Kentucky, you want to see that. You want to finish strong. Even though it's a rough first three quarters, you want to see the ball go in the basket for the fourth.
Not even a minute and 30 seconds elapsed time, and she's already the second leading scorer here. Actually, no, yeah, the second leading scorer right behind Blakely, my apologies. Adkins, she'll try a triple. That misses everything. Alvarez with the rebound. Alvarez, hard drive to the basket, and she'll go to the charity stripe. Despite Jasmine Flowers' great efforts here, as she becomes the second leading scorer here for this night's offense. 8 quick points in this third quarter. Alvarez will go back to the charity stripe, where she's about 75 to 80% from the charity stripe this year.
Yeah, and
This
she's
is the
typically
first one.
She's typically a great free throw shooter, and for an aggressive player, you know she's going to be at the line a lot. So it's really helpful that she hits about 80, 70, 80% from the line.
Through 3 quarters, she has 12 points and 10 rebounds. Give her 13 instead. Eagles up by 26 here. Long pass to Adkins. West, corner to Applegate. And then matchup opportunity there by Cassie Bajent. She wins it. That puts the Eagles up by 24. Inside pass to Adkins. Aiken, my apology. And a long pass to Alvarez. She thought someone was there. That's nothing but stands over in that other corner.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication on offense there. She got stuck on the baseline.
Pretty cool. I believe that's Noah Johnson and Mason Brink, two former Eagles players. Mason on the other side for the soccer team, one of two seniors alongside with Riley Rose, and Noah Johnson, a former basketball player for this school as well. And Bajan scores again. Aiken, she turns it over. Inside pass to Aiken. Great find there by Lauren Alvarez. Give her another assist for a person who's actually all-time assist leader for this program here at Pensacola. Bajan tries to work again inside. That's no good. And that's a quick turnover by the Knights.
Yeah, that's what you don't want to see at this point. You want them to be able to handle the pressure and not get those fast turnovers that get your defense not a chance to rest.
Wolford for a three-point try. She missed 3 in a row, but finally gets one there. That's her first triple of the contest. Pushes the lead to 28. My apologies, actually pushes it to 25. That's another steal there by Alvarez. The Eagles with 11 steals through 3 quarters. Add another one to that total.
Yeah, this is the most steals I've seen them get in a long time. That really definitely helps.
My apologies, I said they were leading by 25. They're actually leading by 27. Here's Atkins for a triple, and she gets another one. Give her 10 points through this game. Alvarez tries to respond. That's no good. Howard and Knight's going to respond. Here's West. Skip pass to Flowers. She'll try a 3 of her own. That misses. Here's Wolford. That ball gets tapped from behind. Here's Flowers in transition. Great find down low on the lower block. And the Knights looking like a different ball club.
Yeah, a couple of baskets down low, and then those early threes. Eagles are getting outscored here in the fourth quarter.
Alvarez, she picks up her dribble. Aiken inside to Torres. She works inside and gets fouled. That's Monte Torres, the freshman from Mexico. She has a season high this year, I believe 8 points at a home game as well, and most of those points were in the first half of action. She makes her first appearance on the floor as well tonight, and she heads to the charity stripe.
And she's a tall player, lengthy player, really makes up for it on defense, maybe the lack of offensive scoring.
First attempt is up for her, and it's good. Second attempt is up, and that just gets to the back of the net. Pushes the lead much further than what it already was. Inside pass. Back to Flowers for a triple. That misses. Great rebound there by the Knights.
Kristen, switch that with Mo. Mo's got the middle.
And number 2, Abby West, she'll head to the charity stripe.
But definitely Kentucky playing with a little bit more energy here this fourth quarter as she hits the next free throw.
First attempt for Abby West is up, and it's good. West, she averages 6 points per contest, as well as 3 rebounds, as she knocks down both free throws. Phelps finds McElhaney, works inside, finds Menser. Menser to Phelps. McElhaney back to Phelps. Menser inside, works it to Torres. Works on the bigger defender. Throw the shot towards the backboard. That's no good. Gets it back to Jasmine Flowers. She got a quick 8 points in this first half. Tries to get a quick pass inside to Blakely. That's batted out by Torres. Colin Geisler she'll check back into the game here for the Eagles. And she comes in for Montse Torres.
And Holland, she knows the offense well. She knows how to execute.
Quick foul there by Kristen Menser. And that will send Flowers to the line. Flowers having a really good fourth quarter. She got in the first 2 minutes 8 points. And now with these free throws, she can lead her team in points as well.
Yeah, she definitely started off fast and trying to keep the momentum going here in the second half of the fourth.
First attempt is up and it rattles inside, dances around the top of the rim, but finds its way to the bottom. With 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in this game. Second attempt is up and it finds its way to the bottom.
That also danced around.
Just a little bit.
Just a little dance.
I guess her 10 points in this fourth quarter. And she leads her team with scoring. Give her 14 on the night. Triple for Geisler, that's no good. Finds Mentor, she gets a runner towards the rim, and that somehow finds the bottom. Great drive there by Kristen Mentor, the sophomore from Chester, Virginia. Works it inside, Mentor is there for the rejection.
And Mentor's having a good game. Not too many points in the box score, but she's making up for it with good defensive stops.
Eagles still up by double digits. Really convincing lead. Great play drawn up there by the Knights. But just can't finish the layup. Another opportunity, that's blown. Second chance opportunity for Kylie Gilliam. And that falls.
Too many offensive rebounds given up there for the Eagles.
Skip pass to Phelps. Mentor, great pump fake. She'll take a drive towards the basket and uses the glass for safety.
She has a great touch around the rim. Those tough angles coming in fast. She knows how to use the glass.
Melanie Bowser, she'll come to the table here for the Eagles. The freshman from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And the height used to great advantage there for Samantha Wells as she works on Mentor. Speedy move to the basket for Phelps. Oh my goodness, great move by her. She goes with a full head of steam. This is her fourth game in a row with double-digit scoring. Kenzie Tyndall comes to the table as well, alongside with Bowser. Leah Phelps as well with double digits as well. I mean, she has 13 in this game.
Yeah, she's playing.
McElhaney leads with 21. My apologies for cutting you off.
No, you're fine.
Three-point try for McElhaney. That's no good. That three went up and the stadium went silent. But great move inside by number 11, Jeevan Shreve.
And now it's time to get some of the players that don't see a ton of minutes in the game. With a 20-point lead here with 2 minutes left.
Phelps, three-point try in the corner. That's no good.
I thought that was going in, Alvin.
Blakely secures the board. Great move inside. Off the glass is good for Keaton. Anna Keaton, the sophomore from Paintsville, Kentucky. She's the leading scorer here for this ball club with 13. Mensor's thought about a three, doesn't take it. Finds McElhaney instead. Phelps, Mensor, three-point try, up. That misses. Porter nearly with the board there. Eagles up by 18. Substitution timeout made by the Knights here with a minute and 15 seconds left in the ball game. Young, Price, Tyndall, Bowser, and Irwin in the ball game here.
It's always exciting to see how these players will do.
One thing that's great is that a lot of these people on the floor for both teams is necessarily the future of these ball clubs for both teams.
That's right. It's a great thing to see how they perform their limited minutes, take what they learned all through practice to display here in the final minute.
Eagles going to possibly walk away with the win in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, we'll be back soon as well after this game But as soon as his ball game over, we're going to kick it to some highlights of the game, and Alvin Chapman and Eric Osich will be back for the post game of this matchup.
Good job, Mel.
Great defense there by Melanie Bowser.
Little bit of a size disadvantage here with the subs, but you just want to get as many players as you can in, and you'll take the loss down low here in the last minute.
Casey Bajent, the freshman from Albany, Louisiana, she'll go to the charity stripe and try to knock down 2 free throws with 1:04 left in this ball game.
She has 7 points this half. She's been playing pretty well too.
Another attempt is up for Bajent. That hits the front of the rim. Bowser with the rebound. Bowser nearly gets the ball stolen from her by Adkins. Finds Young. Dribble handoff to Bowser. Finds Price. Price corner to Young. That was deflected by number 3, Gilliam. And the Eagles will take over. 47 seconds left in regulation. Here's Tyndall. The dribble handoff to Young. Young to Irwin. Great cut by Tyndall. She kicks it corner to Young for a three-pointer of her own. And that reaches the bottom of the net. Great shot there by Kayla Young to push this game to 20s.
Kayla Young was ready for that shot, and she took advantage of it.
Works inside, falls at the front of the rim. Tyndall with the board, forces the jump ball, and that possession will be awarded to the Eagles.
Good ball.
Great hustle there by Kinsey.
Eagles looking to run out the clock here. Tyndall drives to the basket, uses her escape dribble. 3, 2, and 1. Katie takes a shot towards the goal. Wasn't the intended plan, but ladies and gentlemen, the Eagles do push this streak to 5 games in the regular season. Losing their first game of the year, they're going 5 straight. Possibly one of the best starts in Eagle program history for this ladies team.
Yeah, what a great start and what a great game. You can really take great games like this, and it can be the theme for the whole season, that confidence that you're building win after win as the season progresses.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back here soon, but until then, please enjoy some highlights from this game provided by our video staff here at Pensacola Christian College. Let's draw our attention here at the table. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osich. And Eric, what a game that we had here, provided by Pensacola Christian College.
Yeah, a really exciting game to start off fast for us. Good news for us with Sandy hitting 19 points there in the first half. It's hard to come back for any team with that.
Lauren Alvarez, she had 14 points in this game, along with 10 boards through 3 quarters. Talk about her performance here tonight.
Well, Lauren Alvarez doesn't always show up on the box score, but her aggression that she shows sets a tone for the defensive and offensive end, from rebounds offensively and defensively.
Leah Phelps with another great game here tonight. She has 16 points, at another double-digit score for her for, I believe, 4 games as well.
Yeah, and at the end of the half there, she had those back-to-back quick buckets. It might have been halftime or the third quarter, but that really put the team away, Kentucky away for good. A player like that gives you that spark, and yeah, great performance from her.
Eagles play Welch College from Knoxville, Tennessee tomorrow around 3:30. What are you expecting from that matchup tomorrow?
I'm going to call another win. I think the energy they've had tonight was going to carry over, and I believe Welch, did they lose to?
Yes, they did lose to Kentucky Christian.
Yeah, they lost to Kentucky, and so I'm feeling pretty good about the Eagles so far this year. It's been an impressive season for them. They have a lot to be proud of.
Yes, a lot to be proud of from this ball club. And we're off to great hopes here as we continue this momentum through the season. Let's go ahead and look at the camera. Actually, no, the camera's right here. Right there, perfect. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with Eric Osech, and we will see you next time tomorrow.